Hi, it's Jaden Chen from Class 503. Today I'll be interviewing Angela from Class 503. What's your topic?
Hi, my topic is about poverty.
What is it?
It's about people not having enough money to buy basic supplies.
Who does this affect?
It affects people of color and kids.
What's your action plan?
My action plan is to write a letter.
Hey Dragons, it's Bubba from Class 502. I'm here with Matthew. So Matthew, what is your issue about? My issue is about violence in video games. Is there anything you have learned about your issue? I learned that 90% of the average kids in America plays violent video games. What about your poster? Is there anything you have to say about that? Yes, the poster is made to raise awareness about the violence in video games. What about solutions do you have? What solutions do you know that you can make for to stop playing violent video games? The solutions I have is to raise awareness and then make the government or mayors start doing things and make it stop.
Fact. And I want to thank the teachers and staff of PS 120 for asking children, how do you feel about this? What do you want to change about that? What's important to you? When I was a kid, I'll be honest with you, no one really asked me what I thought. So I am proud to be part of a school that cares about what children think about the issues that will affect them. And I want to also give a very special thank you to Ms. Stefano, who came to me a couple of years ago and said, this is what we have to do. This initiative was started by District 25, and I think District 25 is here somewhere. Where's District 25 representative? There they are. Melinda was someone who was very, very excited about starting this throughout the district. Asked us if something we'd want to do. Mr. Fino said, absolutely. And then we came to children. We said, children, what do you think about this? And you can look around now, and you can see that what matters to people matter to children. There are things here that I've been completely ignorant about, that I've learned from the children in this school. And what's another thing to be proud about is more than half of the children in this room right now are English language learners. They are new to our country. They've come here. Round of applause for that. They've made this place their home and said, this is what's important to us. This place is great, but we can make it better. And I know that you can't vote yet, right? You can't run for office yet. But that day you turn 18, the day you become an adult, you more than anyone else will know how you feel about the things that make our country go, things that make our country work. And some of the things that don't. And it starts with local civic action. So I am so proud of you. I want to thank NYPD for being here, because this is important to them too. Thank you for the district. Thank you so much to all the parents. And most of all, thank you for the children. You guys are the best. Miss Rufino?
We just held a small one in our gym with just my class and Miss Lamb's class. And this year we expanded the initiative to all the fifth graders. So a big thank you also to Mr. Negris, who jumped on board with us. So here you see our entire fifth grade, 5 fifth grade classes, about 120 take action plans. And I just really want to take a minute to give a big round of applause to our students here. They worked extremely hard, and I went to Mr. Marino and I said, I really want something nice to celebrate their voice, and this is exactly what this is. So give it up for youth voice and youth empowerment.
The issue I would like to discuss is deforestation. People clear off the land by cutting off trees. And this has been going on our planet for many, many years. Deforestation affects animals and people, but also causes more climate change. But while one tree is being cut down, we're limiting the oxygen in the air, but also keep in mind that this has been going on for many years. So let's work together as a community and solve deforestation.
There should be more support for newcomers to feel welcome, as schools have the power to do this, like more bilingual programs and even better, a social code for newcomers. Newcomers are people that come to the USA and don't speak English. The term newcomers refers to foreign-born students and their family who have recently arrived to the United States. Newcomers feel safe because they don't understand the language and social culture. They're able to socialize with their peers. There are many challenges immigrants and students face when they move to another country. Bullying is a challenge a newcomer may face because it's how they talk, dress, or simply because of their race. Newcomers are people too, kids with feelings, needs, and emotion. Let's help to make them feel welcome.
School safety is a program that prevents harassment, bullying, and violence. You might think school safety is not important. Without security, it can cause massive problems. No more sending a child to school without them coming back home. Guns are the leading cause of death among American children and teens. 1 out of 10 gun deaths are age 19 or younger. The U.S. had 232,000 school shootings taking place after the tragedy at Sandhook Elementary School. I learned that there should be 2 to 3 school agents and at least 2 counselors. School safety needs to be over or more lives may be over. It can impact families, parents, and even you. How can you help for school to improve your security?
My name is Alan and I'm here to talk about food waste. Food waste is when you throw away food that are expired or rotten or food that you simply don't like. The United States Department of Agriculture reports that 30 to 40% of our food is wasted overall. That means that 1/3 of our food we get is all thrown out. Statistics shows that people in rich countries waste so much food that it would be enough to feed an entire undeveloped continent. When food gets wasted, it goes to the landfill and it will rot and emit greenhouse gases and that damage our environment. We can start encouraging our grown-up to meal plan. Think about what you're going to eat for the week and buy just enough grocery. We can also donate unused goods to homeless shelter. Food waste is cruel to people living in hunger. Let's end it together.
Women's rights activist Elizabeth Cady Stanton said, "We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men and women are created equal. However, not all women get the same respect as men. Throughout the world, women are being discriminated against. But for what reason? There truly is no ethical reason why women are being discriminated against. This issue can't be fixed by itself. It will need help from everyone to make the world a better place for women. The world is a scary place for everyone, especially for women. As many of us already know, 22-year-old Mahsa Amini was allegedly murdered by the Iranian morality police. The reason was horrifying, all because she wore her hijab too loose. Women are paid less than men. Sadly, the gap increases based on one's race or ethnicity. A lack of women's rights can cause violence, lower pay, lack of access to education, and inadequate health care. If we stand together, we can demand that women, non-binary, LGBTQIA+ people enjoy their full rights and live a life with dignity, free from discrimination, violence, and oppression. Women around the world and at home need your help. We can't make a change just on our own. Call everyone to action to help spread awareness and lead by example. Sonia Sotomayor said, "Remember that no one succeeds alone. Never walk alone in your future paths."
The war is the largest European conflict since World War II and has harmed relations between Ukraine and Russia. The war started because Ukraine wants to join NATO and Russia doesn't like this because the alliance will invade their territory. Russia is worried NATO allies will use the territory to invade them. We can encourage our grown-ups and the adults around us to donate to credible sites like UNICEF or Salvation Centers. We can also spread the word amongst our friends and help raise awareness by writing petitions and letters to government officials, forcing them to aid Ukraine. Let's all spread the word together. Thank you.
Hi, it's Jaden Chen from Class 503. Today I'm here with Gurki and Fruit from Class 503. What's your project?
My project's about political corruption.
Can you tell me a bit more?
Political corruption is the misuse of government power for other purposes.
Who does this affect?
It affects mostly everyone because it happens everywhere, and our government and our country depends on the government.
Is there a solution?
Yeah, not really, but we could prevent it by following what Denmark, the least corrupt country, did. We have to keep transparency to public sectors.
Who does political corruption affect?
It affects everyone because it not only affects some, it affects everybody because it depends on our government.
Okay. Thank you.
Hey guys, it's Velvet from Class 502 and I'm here with Sheila. So Sheila, tell me about what's your issue about?
It's about how mental health doesn't get as much awareness as other issues around the community.
Wow, tell me more. What is there anything you have learned about this?
I've learned that more than 50% of the population has been diagnosed with medical issues and mental health issues given a year.
Wow, very interesting. Is there anything you'd like to say about your poster?
It's about like some solutions and how mental health does matter.
Hey dragons, it's Velvet from Class 502 and I'm here with Daniel. So Daniel, what's your issue about?
So basically it's about how social media, like the downside of social media.
Interesting. Is there anything you have learned about this?
Yeah, so like social media, it like really affects the brain because like there's a percentage, 9% of people tend to wanna commit suicide, and then they become depressed.
Cool. What about your poster? Is there anything you'd like to say about that?
Yeah, me and my classmate worked on it and I think it looks great.
Hey dragons, it's Velvet from Class 502 and I'm here with Aaliyah. So Aaliyah, what's your issue about?
Sexual harassment.
Nice. Is there anything you have learned about your issue?
I've learned that sexual harassment could cause depression, anxiety, or low self-esteem.
What about your action plan?
My action plan consists of me making art to spread awareness.
Nice. What about your solutions?
If you see or are being sexually harassed, please report it or speak up.
And cool. Is there any other interesting things you'd like to say?
Sexual harassment can come in many forms, as like sexualizing somebody about what they're wearing or making sexual jokes about someone.